going on? You're on the podcast with Jason Anthony. All right, so I really want to get this off my shoulders. Um, Facebook monetization. Is it a scam or not? Um, the reason why I ask is you have different, I'm going to get on my Facebook just to check and make sure, but you have a lot of different um, ways to monetize on Facebook. You have the stars, where people send you stars. You purchase the stars. You send people stars on their live feeds and whatnot. You have your bonuses, which you basically get paid for pretty much any activity on your account, whether it's views, whether it's likes, comments, shares, whatever. Um, you have in-stream ads. So if you were to post a video, an original video, and in between, let's say it's a 2-minute video, in between you have they put a little 15-second ad in there. You've probably seen them every time you've watched a video on Facebook. um, they'll throw that ad in there and then continue with the video. You get paid for that. And then they have one that I'm not eligible for yet. And that's what we're going to get at, is called ads on reels, where you make a reel and you're getting paid for the ads on the reels. So the reason why I say, is Facebook monetization a scam or not? I'd say yes, and I'd also say no. I'm going to go with the no part first, because they do pay you for certain monetizations. Like, for example, I get paid for the stars, I get paid for the bonuses, I get paid for the in-stream ads. I don't get paid for the ads on reels because it is an invite only. So there's no real way. You got to somehow get into Facebook's algorithm, and you get that invite. Um, so there's that. Um, I just got off the phone with um, Meta's support team or whatever, because I asked them about the ads on reels. I was like, I do a lot of ads. I do a lot of reels, and I get a lot of views. I probably average anywhere between, you know, a couple thousand views, because I've got one video that's got 500,000. I've got a bunch that are 1,000, and then a bunch in between. And and I was talking to them, and they're like, "Well, it's got to be original content." I was like, "It is. It's 100% original. I made every one of those videos with my camera." And we get to talking some more. She wouldn't get off the words original content. So I said, "What would disqualify me or flag me that I wouldn't get, let's say, the ads on reels? What would disqualify me or flag me?" She goes, "Well, anything that's not original." I was like, "Well, you're just going to have to elaborate on that, because what do you mean? Like, if I share somebody's video of their new restaurant opening up?" She's like, "That's correct." I said, so I told her, I was like, "So you're telling me if I support one of my friends or colleagues or something and share their video, I might get flagged for unoriginal content," which almost puts you back in the back of the line for um, monetizing, because it's like starting over again. You had a really good streak going on. You've posted this many reels, you've got this many likes and views, and then you shared his page, and you get flagged for it. And when you get flagged for it, a lot of times you don't even know it. I literally had to go through my Facebook and like dig into where's the part where it shows that you're you know where you can be recommended, your profile, your status. And I went on there's like, where did this come from? I didn't get a notification. And I thought it was weird, because she also told me, yeah, you just need to go back through your contents, through your page, your profile, and just get rid of any unoriginal content. I was dumbfounded. I was like, "Ma'am, I understand you probably have my account in front of you. It probably tells you all my violations. It probably tells you how many times I post a week. I said, just because you see how many posts I got on the analytics, I think it showed me that I posted like 60 posts last week. I know I probably need to up my game. I'm barely on social media. Forgive me. But she said she had the nerve to tell me, like, you're just going to have to go through all your content and all your posts. I said, I don't use the word impossible, hardly ever. But I told her, ma'am, that is impossible. I said, if I'm posting 60 posts a week, that's 240 posts a month. Multiply that times 12 months. I don't even know if you can go on your profile and even scroll down that far. I don't even know if Facebook lets you. But she said there's no way of you to know of what content is unoriginal content. Like there's nothing, like you don't get notified. You get notified. You might get notified for unoriginal content. Then you click it and it just takes you to your profile. It doesn't even tell you what content. So there's that issue. Another issue, and I'm telling you this now because I literally just got off the phone with them, so it's all fresh in my head. Not just videos. If you post a picture that's not yours, and what do you mean, Jason? What do you mean not yours? If you screenshot something off of Google, post it on Facebook, she said the system recognizes that as unoriginal, and you could be flagged for that. So I guess there's levels of flags also, because you have so many of these flags here, it just keeps you from, I don't know, achieving some of these monetization tools. Any reels, any content, if you were to copy off of Google and paste it onto Facebook, same thing. Like, and I told her, I was like, ma'am, I don't know that there's a single human being that has never shared content. I said, you have a share button. Y'all literally have a share button on Facebook. But you're telling me not to use it because it's unoriginal. I said, I just shared my buddy's video for his rebrand on his pizza place. I said, am I going to get flagged for that? She's like, well, technically, yes, because it's not original content. I was like, I told her, I was like, TikTok sound really good right now. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I was like, because I work a lot, really hard on the social media aspect of things, and it's kind of a kick in the balls. She's like, yeah, you're gonna get flagged for this, 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 this. Here's the funny one right here. She asked me, sir, do you post any memes? I was like, I mean, I probably paused for about 60 seconds. I was like, ma'am, if you tell me that I'm going to get flagged for memes, I'm going to delete my account. And she's like, well, and she started laughing too. Normally they're just stern, like, let's just talk and get this phone conversation over with. No, she was laughing, and she's like, well, I'm going through your account. I was like, well, ma'am, then there's no reason for you to ask. 90% of my account is memes. I said, I mean, in a world of sales, you want to catch that person's attention. You want to catch your viewer's attention, and then you come back with what point you want to come across, or what you're selling, or what you want to advertise. And she's like, I understand, but if you copied and pasted those, or if you screenshotted them from your friend, our system knows. And I'm like, I said, well, that might answer the question you asked me about where my unoriginal content is, because my Facebook is memes. I mean, I should just name it memes, because that's what I post. Yeah, so that's, this whole Facebook monetizing thing is, it was great at first. I mean, it's great now. Like, don't get me wrong, I still get paid. Okay, I'm not complaining about that. It's free money for doing something I love doing, which is just, working social media. Um, but I think there's parts of it that, you know, you get cheated on, I guess, because, like for example, if I was getting paid for my reels, I'd probably make a pretty penny on it because of the amount of views that I get on it. So what could I do to change things? I don't know if you notice, like if you go on my Facebook, I've got a lot of reels, right? Okay, I got a ton of reels. Reason being, it covers more area. So a lot more people see it than just posting on your Facebook, right? So you'll see, notice if you post a video on your Facebook profile, you're going to get about as many views as you have friends, as far as like, the potential, unless it just goes viral and it's being shared by hundreds of people. But you go on, if I go on Facebook Reels and I post a reel, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to have over 1,000 views on it, and in some cases, a 500,000 views. But it makes more sense to post a video, even though I don't get as many views as a reel, because I get paid for in-stream ads. To get those in-stream ads, you have to post videos, original videos on my Facebook account versus posting reels. And I get it, reels are, a minute or less, and they're for short. But the only benefit for reels is potentially getting more followers. And from what they're saying, I mean, you have the opportunity of getting ads on reels. By the way, I've got every single achievement that they have out for Facebook monetizing. Like I have all the achievements, 16-week streak, whatever, and all these other things, and still nothing. But I do know a few people that have it, that have a fraction of what I have. So, I was concerning to me when I was talking to her. She's like, well, I can only tell you post original content, watch your memes when you post them. But so long story short, just when you're posting things, just know you're gonna get flagged. You might not know it, but you're probably under under Facebook's radar, because any little thing you post, everybody shares. I don't know a person that has never shared. If they have never shared, they probably never had a Facebook account. But I know people screenshot and post. I do it all the time, probably every day. Copying and pasting, those are apparently no-goes. So I think it's best you just create a Facebook account and let it sit there and wait for an invite. But stars, like I said, those are cool and everything. Those you gotta buy the stars so you can kind of donate to videos that you like. Bonuses. That's pretty much anything. You post anything on Facebook, as long as it's within regulations and you're not posting unoriginal stuff, you get paid for them. I mean, the bonuses are what pays me the most right now. In-stream ads will probably will probably pay me more soon, because I'm going to be using that more, which is uploading just videos on my Facebook page versus Reels. Because at this point, Reels is under a beta, so they're kind of just testing out right now. And she said it's not a matter of how many viewers or how many followers or anything you have. She says it's literally like spin the wheel and boop, it stops here. And then, all right, this guy just got an invite, even though he created his account 2 months ago and has 100 followers. Yeah, that's kind of how she made it out to sound. And then she said eventually in the coming months, it'll be available to those who qualify. So there's that. But you tell me. I mean, if you've got any issues with Facebook monetizing, or if you don't, or if you love it. I mean, either one. Comment and let me know what you think. To me, especially the reels part, it's discouraging. Because I do a lot of reels now. For me, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm trying to retire here. I have a fantastic job that I do, and I love it, and I'll continue to love it. Um, but I have fun with this, and I just don't want to feel cheated out of certain things because it's all about the algorithm. But all these rules and regulations. But yeah, definitely comment below. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you got any questions. I've been on the phone with them at least 3 or 4 times because I like to follow up with these things. Um, and there's a lot of things I know that you would never know unless you actually spoke to one of the representatives there. So, but again, comment below. Let me know what you think. If it's a scam or not. If you like it. Heck, if you're one of the lucky ones that has the ads by real, that's great too. But I'm up in the air. I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing. Ain't no way I'm gonna stop posting memes. That's just not happening. But yeah, let me know what you think. I appreciate you following me. Have a good one.